So I'm going to talk about something that I guess a little bit different today. I recently got engaged, recently, like 2 days ago. Yeah, so exciting, right? Um, it's kind of interesting, I think, being engaged and being in the middle of having issues with my health. A lot of people are like, oh, like, have you set a date? Oh, do you know, like, what you're gonna do? Do you know this? So we're not getting married until probably summer 2018. I have to apply to grad school this year, and then we hopefully will be moving since I can't do grad school in the province I'm in. Um, so that's a little bit not cost effective or great for planning a wedding. Neither of us want a really huge wedding, but there are certain things we want to be able to afford. Good food, good music are really important things. Um, but yeah, so all of these things, I kind of think I thought when I was like, oh, summer 2018, people would be like, oh, okay, that's 2 years from now. Question's done. But no, there's like follow up questions, and I get that people are excited. And like I'm excited, but there's like all of these things that I have to do in between now and then that I'm either more excited for, like grad school, or um, like just things that are on my mind. So health issues are a really big one recently. I go and see my family doctor next week at the walk-in clinic, and then the specialist in 2 weeks from now. And then we're going to figure out the radiation therapy and stuff. So that's a little bit more on my mind. I'm also taking a summer course that I'm kind of behind on just because I've had so many health issues and been in the hospital so much. It's a really cool course, and I really want to finish it. I'm probably going to live at Starbucks this weekend. Yeah, so, and there's kind of like when I think about wedding, I'm like, I think about all of these costs that I'm going to have, and like, oh my God, I have to move next year. And like, oh my God, I'm like $1,800 behind in tuition right now. And I have to pay for all of my medication for another 2 months, I guess, because my drug insurance maxed out in January. I think I said that in a previous video. It doesn't renew until August. Like, there's all of these other cost things that are kind of taking control or taking precedent over thinking about wedding things. I think also there's a lot of scary things. Like, ideally, I will be a bit better by 2018. Hopefully, at least the dress thing is figured out. The Graves is figured out. Obviously, multiple sclerosis not going to be figured out. But like, I randomly pass out now. I really don't want that to happen on my wedding day. And just like the constant nausea and stuff, like all of these things that I kind of have to maybe acknowledge more. I kind of just live with them. I don't want to say suck it up, but I kind of suck it up. Like, I've gotten really used to it. But like, there are things that I don't want happening on a big event. So like the conference I went to recently, I felt like crap and it sucked. And I definitely think I would have had a more enjoyable time if I was feeling a little bit better, if I didn't spend the first day of the conference in the hospital, and then on new medications and dealing with nausea and not sleeping, and all of these things. It was an amazing conference, and I had a great time. But I definitely know I could have had a better time. So I'm using the mic and earphones today because I have the air conditioner on. I think it's a little bit loud. Yeah, so hopefully this kind of drowns out some of the sound. I tried recording it with music playing and you couldn't really hear the music. Yeah, I would love to hear from other spoonies, people with chronic illnesses who are engaged or who have gotten married, and just kind of like how you dealt with everything. I think I kind of wonder if I don't want a big wedding because I kind of want the stress of that. I think part of it is I just, like, for me, weddings are more like friends and family and like a big celebration, more than this like giant spectacular thing. Uh, yeah, but I think it can be stressful, and I think the planning can be stressful. So I'm trying to like kind of look at things, but not. I'm a super organized, like super planner. I'm I'm trying not to do that just so I don't get overwhelmed with everything. Yeah, so if you recently got engaged, if you're planning your wedding, if you recently got married, I would love to hear your stories. Feel free to comment and let me know how everything's going. Thanks.